In an age shrouded by shadow and shinobi, the world was on the brink of change, a change that would be heralded by the birth of one boy. This is the story of Naruto Uzumaki, a tale of loneliness, friendship, and the unbreakable will to never give up. It began with a roar that shook the very foundations of the world. A monstrous nine-tailed fox, a beast of pure chakra and immense power, descended upon the Hidden Leaf village, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. In a final, desperate act of love and sacrifice, the village's leader, the fourth Hokage, sealed the terrifying creature within his own newborn son, Naruto. This heroic act cost him his life, but it saved the village, leaving the infant boy as the unknowing container of the demon that had terrorized them. As a result, Naruto grew up an orphan, shunned and feared by the very people his father died to protect. His childhood was a canvas of solitude, marked by the cold glares and whispered insults of villagers who saw him not as a child, but as the monster sealed inside him. Despite the loneliness that defined his early years, Naruto clung to a boisterous and defiant dream: to become the Hokage, the village's greatest ninja, and earn the respect of everyone. His journey truly began when he graduated from the Ninja Academy and was assigned to Team 7. He found himself alongside his cool-headed and prodigiously talented rival, Sasuke Uchiha, the last survivor of the massacred Uchiha clan, and his longtime crush, the intelligent but initially insecure Sakura Haruno. Their leader was the enigmatic and skilled Jonin, Kakashi Hatake. Through a series of perilous missions, this mismatched trio began to forge a complicated but powerful bond, learning to rely on each other as their skills as shinobi grew. Their first major test came in the form of the Chunin exams, a grueling series of challenges designed to promote promising young ninjas. However, the exams became a battlefield when the Hidden Leaf was ambushed by one of its most infamous rogue ninjas, the sinister Orochimaru. Amidst the chaos of the invasion, Orochimaru targeted Sasuke, recognizing his potential and his thirst for power to avenge his clan. He branded Sasuke with a cursed seal, a dark mark that promised immense strength at a terrible cost. The invasion culminated in a legendary battle as the three Sannin, the Toad Sage Dryad, the medical expert Tsunade, and the treacherous Orochimaru unleashed their devastating power upon each other, forever changing the landscape of the village. The cursed seal gnawed at Sasuke's soul, feeding his impatience and hatred. He grew to believe that the bonds he formed in the village were making him weak, holding him back from his singular goal of killing his older brother, Itachi. Blinded by this hunger for power, Sasuke made a fateful decision. He deserted the Hidden Leaf village to seek out Orochimaru and gain the strength he so desperately craved. Refusing to let his friend walk into darkness alone, Naruto pleaded with Sakura, promising to bring Sasuke back. He then assembled a small team of his comrades for a desperate and high-stakes retrieval mission, chasing Sasuke into enemy territory. The pursuit reached its tragic climax at a place of legendary conflict, the Valley of the End. Here, where the statues of the village's founders stood watch, Naruto confronted Sasuke. It wasn't just a clash of jutsu. It was a battle of ideologies, a heart-wrenching conflict between two friends torn apart by fate. Their most powerful techniques collided in a cataclysmic explosion of energy. In the end, battered and exhausted, Sasuke stood victorious, but his victory was hollow. He chose to spare Naruto's life, not out of mercy, but to forge his own path, and walked away, deeper into the shadows, leaving a defeated Naruto behind. Lying in the rain, Naruto made a solemn vow. He would not give up on Sasuke. He would get stronger, strong enough to save his friend from the darkness that consumed him. With this newfound resolve, he made the decision to leave the village himself, not as a deserter, but as a student. He set out on the long training journey under the tutelage of the legendary Dryad, preparing for the dangers that lay ahead. This marked the end of his childhood and the beginning of a new chapter, one that would see him confront the villainous Akatsuki, an organization of powerful criminals who were beginning to make their move, with their sights set firmly on the demon sealed within him. The tale of Naruto Uzumaki was far from over. It was just getting started,